Hello, everyone. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today, we have two public matches for you on Harper's Ferry. The first one here is Maryland Heights, followed up by our second map here, which is Rivers Crossing. Two very different maps. It'll be exciting to see. Thank you to our Patreon members for the support. If you'd like to support, go to the link in the description where you can get live streams of all the broadcasts that we do. You can advertise your regiment on the bottom of our videos and get raw gameplay footage of events with no commentary and UI. Looking at our server today, it's about a 210-man server. It is a Tuesday night, March 28th, almost 7 o'clock Eastern Time. So your officers today, CSA side, you got Tanker B. Gordon, Catch My Deck, Pelion, and Big Mick. And then for Union, we got Thomas, Senior Daz, Britt, and Krabby Brute. In balance, it's not that bad. Maybe about 5 to 10 in favor of CSA. Definitely a Union can overcome that. But announcing with me today, we got Arthur. Arthur, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hello, my name is Arthur. I play pubs a lot.
Well,
And yeah,
we're very glad to have you. Would you say you're more of a Union or CSA pub officer?
um, I used to play Union a lot more than I do now. In recent days, I've kind of played a lot more CSA, but I'd say I'm non-affiliated, unaffiliated.
Unaffiliated. Partridge. So I guess if you're more unaffiliated, I mean CSA's attacking. They got to try to take this point. It's going to be interesting to see him take it. What do you think CSA should try to do to win this game?
Well, first, it's Maryland Heights. I think that's always going to be a CSA-sided map, just because the Union has no buck and ball regiments, and the CSA I think has Mississippi, where they all got buck and ball. And you know, I mean, I'm sure you noticed that CSA tends to win Eastwoods. I think it's just because of the environment that rewards shotguns as opposed to rifles. And right now, you see a shootout happening, and I think the CSA should just naturally, win it a little bit more, just because they have the buck and ball.
Exactly. Yeah. Usually, also as well, you see CSA going to the top of the hill as they're doing right now, so they can beat Union up there and fight a downhill battle.
Here's a push at the bottom of the hill from Tanker B. Gordon.
Oh, what the heck? I mean, the interesting part about this map is everyone's fighting over an area that's not on the point. That makes sense. They want the top of the hill. Right. Senior Daz counter-charging Tanker's dudes, but CSA, they're not pushing up top.
Yeah, it looks like Tanker gets mostly wiped out. Maybe CSA can take advantage of this by pushing the Union's far right.
They should.
I think is being held alone by Krabby. Yeah, I think the CSA should probably just focus Krabby, try to get him killed real quick.
They should, and before at least the Union reinforcements, or that charge rather, on the left side. Looks like they're coming up now. But
it does look like Tanker managed to get his flag out, so he's not completely wiped out.
That's good.
That's an important thing, right? Like, especially with the flag queue change, like you have to keep your flag in a safe location. If it goes down, it's a lot worse.
If you're new to War for Rights, don't know what flags do. They spawn people in a queue. They used to spawn them in every 10 seconds, but now it's every 5 seconds. Anyways, were you saying something else, Arthur? Kind of interrupted.
Oh no, you're good. It's just I was gonna say, like, you could pretty much spawn, like, with the flag queue change, probably most of your regiment in the span of like 2 to 3 minutes. It's pretty. So it's a lot easier to recover, I think, after a failed charge like what Tinker did. Which, I mean, it wasn't that bad. He managed to wipe Brit, but I mean, it allows attackers, in my opinion, to kind of take advantage of certain stuff and just be more aggressive. I think that's a good thing.
CSA charging, Krabby Brute falling back.
Yep.
CSA starting to hit.
This is 3 of the 4 Union CSA companies. You got Tanker kind of recovering, and he's engaging Brit right now. So yeah, it's about 3 Union companies versus 3 CSA.
And CSA is playing this exactly how I think you should play this. I really like their strategy.
I think, they managed to isolate Krabby. I think he was getting torn up. I didn't really look into it, but I assume he was getting torn up pretty bad with the CSA buck and ball, and so they just took advantage of it. Kind of whipped him out of the field.
Dude. And Union now wiped up on top of the wheel, except for the flag bearer. Never mind.
We got Brit here alone.
Let's go, Brit!
Down the hill. Let's go, Brit. I don't think he realized his right has just collapsed.
Him and his 6 guys.
I think he's starting to realize. Yep, get out of there. Run away, Brit.
Save the flag. Save the flag. Save the flag. Save the flag. Down the hill. Let's go.
And his character just like jumped up in the air. But CSA win the top of the hill. This is about as well it could be for CSA. Beautiful.
Yeah. Well, As some background, the CSA has had some really lopsided games. I've been in the server for a while, and CSA has won pretty much every game that I saw. I mean, it's Harper's Ferry, but even then, the Union has been losing pretty badly.
Yeah, that's after watching all these pub matches, it's a trend I'm seeing very much lately. Despite Union Summer of Love,
Yeah,
CSA still
well,
winning a lot.
I don't know. I'm not quick to blame the rank and file. Like, oh, you know, I don't want to say like, oh, CSA players are better on average. But we can press tab real quick. I think. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty noticeable. CSA has a few bit more like high level players, but I think most of it's still down to the officer quality and you know how they perform.
And how well they work together. When I normally watch these matches, Union companies, I mean, you can kind of see right now, Union companies are acting independent of one another. Generally, CSA is more of a big old blob.
Well, that's not necessarily. I mean, we saw Brit. Brit was kind of on his own, but other than that, the three Union companies were together in that charge. I mean, obviously, Krabby had recently fallen back. I think that's. I mean, we have to give CSA a little bit credit there. Krabby fell back, and then they decided to press that. So,
of course.
Yeah, but still, I'd say they were relatively together.
I would agree with that. Some CSA. Oh, did they wipe Brit? Or. Oh no, Brit's really far back. I heard charge from CSA. I wasn't necessarily looking. But
Brit has a 13-man company. Yeah.
You can take him. Take the whole CSA.
He's got it. He's got it.
They're on the rocks we were on.
Okay, so we'll see what the CSA does next, because if you look at the time, what, they got 36 minutes? I mean, that's not great time, honestly. And the Union they're probably just going to stay back, wait for them to early cap. So CSA probably should try to at least secure the bottom of the hill and then cap the point. Yeah, kill Brit and then early cap. That's what I think they should do.
I mean, yeah, if Union's not going to engage this, which they shouldn't, right? You want that black timer going down. Force CSA to early cap and then kind of go from there. But CSA is pushing down the hill right now. Catch my decoys in front. You got Big Mick behind. And looks like they're going to push Brit, not trying to cap.
Yeah. Okay, so decoy sets up, is going to start shooting at Brit. We'll see if Brit is not going to... Let's see if Brit buckles here, but... I don't know, I think he's going to hold his ground.
What the heck? Oh my goodness. Voice chat in this game.
Yeah.
Oh, Brit's dead.
Fall back. Fall back.
No,
oh, he's alive.
No.
And they're falling back.
No. What's this? I see Krabby moving up kind of close to Brit in the woods behind him. And then we got Dawes. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, you're right. The Union's definitely spread out a little bit too much to be considered cohesive and coordinated, but...
Right, and that's going to be the thing, right? Brit is falling back. His guys look a little lost, but they'll probably group back up. And like you see, Krabby Brute's kind of going in alone. Tanker's moving.
I think he's about to die to Tanker here. They got to move together. I think Union really has to.
So CSA cap the point. 20 minutes. If they hold, they win.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if that happened, especially after the last couple of rounds. But I mean, it's just going to be hard if Union goes straight up the hill trying to get these guys.
But I mean, this isn't like, I mean, as you've seen, it's not just the snowball effect of like unenlisted players kind of staying on the team that's losing. This is like, I mean, Union's got to stay together if they want to like beat, if they want to kill enemies, they got to be together. Otherwise, you just get isolated and die.
Tanker's group kind of got wiped out. Half of them charged, half of them stayed back, but they have their flag back there getting respawns. Does Krabby Brute not have a flag? He doesn't.
I think Oh, let me see. It says his flag is up. I'm gonna spectate that. Okay, yeah, his flag got recovered, but you know he's kind of away from. He's not in enemy lines right now.
The two Union companies with Daz in front, Thomas behind. Oh, they're singing, but they don't have a flag.
Yeah, you know, I think the song's gonna save him here. See, Tanker reforming up the hill, I think in the direction of Dawes, so he's gonna get engaged here, probably. I mean, it's just a tough situation going back up after you've lost your flags, because Daz is gonna take some casualties moving up this hill, and I mean, you're all gonna have to spawn main.
Did if you're flying around, you should go to the Union line right now. They're doing this
Yeah,
well.
I do hear. I hear red shirt. I hear red shirt talking.
I love Red Shirt. Such an iconic voice. Up there with
Yeah.
Zapstar.
Oh man.
But oh, is this Brit charging on the bottom? Oh, it's
think
Krabby.
so.
Holy crap!
Oh, Krabby. Oh man.
How did he get all the way over here?
Well, if you recall, he died to Tanker's company, and then I guess he pushed
Right.
up that way. Yeah, Krabby not really combat effective, I will say, but we will see. We will see if they can get cohesive now. Now Daz kind of surrounded. I don't think he's gonna win this. If you look at Daz's company against Catch My Decoys, I mean they still don't have a flag up, so I mean I don't know
Holy
what this is
crap.
gonna do.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like CSA pretty decisively winning that. Brit is at the camp right now.
Praise be.
Yeah, I mean it's just not doing anything together.
Yeah. And I mean, although CSA had the better ground, like Union is kind of prevailing in these charge, but CSA's had their flags
Really?
up, so they're getting guys back
Yeah,
in.
I mean that's
Union's
true. Yeah,
gonna
you got
lose.
Tanker still up the hill, and then Haleon now coming down to support. But I mean, it's just a matter of having flags, right? Like CSA
Yep.
has their flags, Union doesn't right now, so I don't think.
Brit
I think they
stands
really do much.
alone.
Yeah, Brit's got to move and support that, in my opinion.
Yeah,
Actually, no.
but
Paleon's engaging Brit up the hill.
I wonder how these officers are communicating, whether it be in-game text chat or whatever.
Yeah.
But when
Well,
you're
I don't
leading
want to
match,
give CSA too much credit, right? Like I don't think there's some sort. Like when people say, "Oh, the Union officers don't communicate." I don't think CSA, on the other hand, is like constantly checking chat, always like
Right.
typing up a storm on like what they're doing. I think it's just. I don't know.
one,
Actually,
one
I'm
team's
not-
doing
not really
bad
sure.
and the other team is doing enough to win the game. I mean, you see it a fair amount.
Yeah.
But when you're pub officering matches, how do you like to communicate with the other officers? Like in game text, like
Well,
playing stuff out in advance,
I
talking,
think.
or
Yeah, I prefer game text just because it's like a lot easier and it's I don't know it's not it's a little less easy. Sorry, it's harder to Sorry, it's harder. So no. Let me rephrase that. It's easier to not misinterpret it. So I like game chat a lot better because I can't be asked to talk in front of like 50 people probably mic spamming. But yeah, and then in terms of what someone might communicate about, it's just like I think it's basic stuff. Like, just because the mechanics of skirmish, right? You got to go cap the point. Like if it comes to like taking a position, you got to all go together. You gotta I don't know. I mean, it just varies on maps. I think.
Yeah, that's fair. Brit tried charging in alone. I literally mean
Did,
alone,
okay.
died, and the
I
rest
missed
of the company
that.
called back.
Dang it! I gotta. Yeah, like I said, they gotta. Yeah, there's no excuse for that. Union's gotta coordinate.
And CSA's countercharging the rest of the company.
Okay, Daz is coming up. Daz is coming up the main hill here.
I mean, they gotta have
Making the
flags. Yeah,
trek.
flags are there now.
That's good. But let's see. CSA's kind of backed off a little bit. Decoys is up the hill. We'll see if they try to contest this. I think Daz is going to try to support Brit at the camp, but honestly, the camp, if you look at like the ground that CSA has, like it's not good. Sorry, the Union is not in a good spot. Just because the CSA has like the heights surrounding the camp, they usually end up. I've seen pub matches where the Union just gets surrounded because they think the camp is good ground, but it's not.
Yeah, Senior Daz going on the berm. I think he team killed someone.
Maybe.
CSA starting to shift on the CSA left.
Yeah.
Decoys and Big Mick pushing to help rest of the CSA team. A fourth of the way through the counterattack, and Union hasn't made any ground. Union has a down flag. Pick it up. There they go.
Well, I will. So the credit of CSA officers, there's some amount of game sense that you need to kind of shift to wherever the enemy is. I know it's a pretty low bar, but I mean, that's really all you need. It's just when the team goes to one spot, the other team needs to come and shift over to fight them. And I think that some officers can't even do that sometimes.
Yep.
Gotta, yeah. So yeah, the CSA is honestly playing a pretty good game.
Ohio A, we are on the left of this berm. Ohio A,
They are doing exactly what they need to do to win this map. And we'll see if Union can try to do something, but we will see.
Actually, if you press right click, you'll notice that the CSA's kind of moved up the hill. So I don't think they're trying to engage the camp here. I don't think that's what they want to do.
responding well, Ohio A. Courage and discipline. Fine display. Keep it up.
I mean, the server balance a little even.
Yeah, I
But
mean, it was a lot more egregious maybe a few rounds ago because this
Yeah.
I was there. The Unions it was just getting kind of it was a little more low population. They were getting destroyed though.
I mean, that makes sense on Harper's Ferry. Whenever you get a higher pop server, for the most part, it favors the defending team, the more players. Just because like having a lot more bodies defending a larger range of area.
So the Union's kind of their entire team is up on this camp. I wonder. Okay, never mind. So Krabby and Brit are breaking out from the left side, kind of going up the hill into the woods now. So interesting. We'll see how these Union officers want to take the point here.
Oh shit, I just realized. It feels really bad.
Oh, could be worse. Could be worse.
It feels horrible. Like, considering they spent 4 hours as Confederates.
Right here on this rock, independent.
So Union, Krabby, Brit there, they're moving up. They're starting to take shots at CSA from far
So
away.
Tankers noticed this detachment of Brit and Krabby. We'll see if decoys will shift and kind of focus his fire there. But yeah, I think that's all the CSA needs to halt this push from Brit and Krabby. Just
Oh my goodness.
I don't know. Yeah, it's not going to go well, I think.
Brit is down. Oh no, he's alive. I mean, a lot of Union is all clumped up in a little tiny area. CSA is very spread out. Not very spread out, but they're spread out on top, shooting at a lot of different angles from Union. So
Yeah.
I mean, they're playing this well. I never understand. If you could provide, I don't know if you agree with this or not, Arthur, but when you are the defending team and the point is taken, I think you need to constantly be aggressive, charging with your team. Obviously, you got to organize your whole team and then go in, right? But
yeah, I think
do
that's objectively how anyone should play it. Yeah, you gotta.
I do not think sitting around and shooting is the way.
Literally, yeah, it's not going to do anything. The only thing attackers should be focusing on after the cap is done, and is making that black timer run again.
Yep.
And I mean, shooting isn't going to do anything.
The reasoning behind that is that black timer as defenders, you want it to go down to 0, right? It's not going down right now, so that's a big thing. And everyone's still losing tickets, which sure, if when the points retaken, the original defending team can regain tickets if they have a left percentage of tickets, but it doesn't matter when everyone's going down overall. So Krabby Root's charging.
We'll see. Yeah, well, so all the Union's kind of shifted over to where Krabby and Brit was. Paleon kind of needs to react right now, in my opinion. He needs to react like, oh, the Union's left. He needs to go up right to the hill. But other than that, I think the CSA is pretty well positioned if you look at their other 3 companies.
They are. Yeah, obviously, they do need to shift up right up top of the hill. Catch my decoy starting to go that way.
Taker's moved to the heights. I think he's going to deny. He wants to deny the Union from getting up there. I think it's a good play. Yeah,
And
Paleon, I think you really got to move. If you look at where Paleon is, it's just not in position to fight anything.
Yeah. And I mean, Union is sitting, now they're starting to move, but they gave CSA a good 30 seconds to a minute to reposition up on top of the hill. And so...
Well, I will say it's tough. They could have been moving that entire time, but I mean, it's just so painfully slow moving uphill in this game.
Yep.
Like, sorry, it's at heights such as these, but yeah, the CSA definitely played it well, trying to prevent the Union from getting up the hill. Paleon finally moving now up the hill to support. Yeah, this is definitely going to look like a CSA decisive victory in this shootout here. Just because Buck and Ball, it's the high ground. It's just tough for the Union.
Halfway through the counterattack phase right now. Senior Daz falling back after taking plenty of hits. Rest of CSA, Paleon, you saw him moving up there, and yeah, Union's getting beat back right now.
Bushes, watch it in the bushes.
Jeez Louise. Paleon's going way up there.
Yeah, I don't know how the usefulness of that, but I mean they were able to hold pretty well without him, so.
Yeah. I mean, it really feels like CSA is really outnumbering the Union. That's not the case.
I mean, yeah, I mean they're fighting uphill. Like I don't know. I think were you there for that Colquitt's the game that IVV played against? I think it was 12VA. That Colquitt's game.
BLN playoffs for last season. Yeah,
it was a while ago.
Spectated that one.
Playoffs. Yes, it was pretty bad. I think just any situation where you're fighting uphill in the woods, it's just and the enemy has buck and ball, and you don't have buck and ball. It's just like that's a recipe for death.
That match I really liked it because Union played really bad for the first part of the game, just sitting on the snake fence outside of the woods on the USA left, and then they started going to the right and then dashed to the left, and that was fun to watch. But that was a crazy round.
I mean, if you zoom out and just press right click, like the CSA is very well positioned. Like on a map, like this would just look like, oh, that's a proper line going on.
I'm kind of surprised that Unions. So we saw at the beginning of the round, CSA went as far left as they could up that hill and hit the Union there. I'm surprised we're not seeing Union trying to mimic the same thing instead of going more for a straight to the point or above the point. Or maybe Union needs to rethink how they defend the hill at the beginning of the game. Or maybe they're just bad.
On the left, I mean, the CSA's kind of, I don't want to say they've opened an opportunity for the Union to just break through uphill, but
Oh, Paleon pushed really far left. Krabby Brute's charging him.
Yeah.
I don't get why Krabby Brute's charging him.
He's kind of alone. I mean, it probably would make sense if he was with him. He could kill, because Paleon's kind of isolated.
Right.
But I
Oh,
don't think
Senior
he's
Dad's
doing
pushing
that.
up as well.
Ooh, actually, yeah, with Dad, maybe they'll win.
Oh, pull back.
They just called it off. I don't know. I mean, that's a good opportunity. Paleon's just isolated.
I know.
From the rest of the CSA.
I mean, you could wipe a group there and then turn your eyes to the point.
Okay, well, Jazz is I think he's trying to go for point here, but I think they should have wiped Paleon here.
I do agree, because now they can come in on the flank. Hopefully, but...
In CSA chat, Paleon put getting charged north, and then he just put in chat, never mind.
Yeah, so they think Union thinks they outnumber CSA on points, so they're going to go and hit. Here they go.
Ooh, I don't know. But look
I don't think they'll
going.
win.
I think they had to all be here together. Krabby's
What
going
is
up the hill.
Krabby doing?
Maybe, yeah, maybe he's trying to get in their backs, but I don't think he has enough guys to really be effective.
So, Senior Daz, his guys are basically wiped. Union on the right side now. I think Thomas's group is trickling.
I don't want to drag on Krabby too hard. He's gotten in their rear here up the hill.
Right.
Maybe that'll be the deciding factor, but
Yeah,
it's
I don't know.
still looking like CSA is winning this one though.
And now Thomas is going in all alone. Oh my goodness. Somebody's mic.
No, you killed Taser.
But yeah,
It's
I mean,
always
Union
chaos.
just went
Yeah, it
in
looks like
piecemeal.
Union's lost that.
Union just went in
Yeah.
piecemeal.
Well, Paleon was kind of non-combat effective on the point, but I mean, Union could have wiped him. I don't know.
Yeah, actually, that's actually really wild to think of that. They didn't even wipe that far skirmish group, and they still lost.
Let's see how many guys. Paleon has 23 guys, so he's the third biggest company, and he wasn't present on the fighting on point. I mean, I don't want to say it was 4v3, but I think it was the Union, just the cohesiveness and their organization that kind of messed it up. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know how Union's coordinating, but it ain't working well.
That was I mean, I will say it was a better attempt than I think what's been going on before, where Krabby was going up alone and dying, and then he went up again and died. And then Daz also went alone and died. Yeah, I mean that was at least they were generally all together.
The attempt was better, I do agree.
Well, they got 5 minutes now. 5 minutes 30 seconds to recap this point. We'll see if they can manage.
It's gonna be more like 2.5 minutes by time 2.5 3 minutes by time they actually get up there. CSA is holding kind of far away from the point.
Yeah, CSA is gonna have to react.
I'm gonna go get drunk now. Fuck. You wrecked me. Mississippi. You rocked my shit.
But wow, have you ever been to Harper's Ferry before?
I haven't left California.
Ah, dude.
I've seen. That's not true. I went to Texas once.
Oh, just the two biggest states right there.
Yep.
No, if you ever go, and it's to anybody, just marching up Maryland Heights. I've done it once. I went to Harper's Ferry once. It's just as good as the game. Probably
really okay. Well, all I know really about the game's version of Harper's Ferry is that it's mostly fictionalized. Like I know there wasn't any sort of actual city fighting. It was just kind of like, oh, we're scared of getting blown up. The Confederates have the good positions. We're just going to surrender.
Which is crazy to think about. That I think the artillery positions that CSA has in game is right, but it's just crazy to think how they rolled the guns all the way up this big old hill. Yeah, that's just a crazy thought. Paleon's actually in combat now. his company's very far forward. CSA is a little spread out right
yeah.
now. If Union blobs together and goes, which they aren't, but if they blob and
I mean,
go,
I think topography and just the ground that CSA controls is so good. Like, look, it's just they're gonna have to push you uphill. Like, it's
right.
like this is why I think Maryland Heights is a super hard map to come back from. Like, Union has to play it right from the beginning and not get wiped. Like, look at this charge. Like, Paleon is outnumbered. Like, he shouldn't win this, but I mean, they're just going uphill to him.
Yep, more CSA reinforcements coming down as well. Tanker pushing
Yeah,
in.
no chance. And then
Union pushing on the right side as well.
yeah, I want to see this push by Daz here up the hill against, I think that's Decoys and Big Mick.
He doesn't have a flag.
Okay, well,
Actually,
Daz is breaking off and he's going left. Daz has died. And I think his company is in mostly disarray.
Holy crap. Union just got curb stomped again.
Yeah. And then, okay, well, actually, Daz's group might be able to push out the remnants of Paleon, but it looks like they're just going downhill.
Union might get a small win, though. A CSA pub here, or Rambo, rather. Elhoff's trying to get away, running towards Union spawn.
Let's see.
Parker and Otter here are trying to take some. Diablo might get up. Diablo gets him. And Diablo team stabs Parker. But wow.
All right, well, now the Union's got to do it again. They got 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Maybe they can do it. Maybe.
Surely, if they just spawn in a nuke.
We should probably blow back up the hill soon.
Well, I'm interested in seeing how River Crossing goes.
Yeah, it's gonna
Yeah.
kind of be the inverse of this, except a little more flat. I mean, we can look over and see where Rivers Crossing is right now, but
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, I remember a few games of Union where we were losing so badly, everyone was like, swim to River Crossing. swim there.
Shoot him. It's the best we can do.
Krabby, I think Krabby is, I don't know. He said just sit here and shoot him. That's the best we can do. Yeah, I think this round's pretty much done. So I mean, it's probably been done so for a while. But if we look over Union,
it's just yeah, reverse little round top. We got the CSA uphill.
Fall back.
oh, why are we saying who's saying fall back for Union?
I don't know. We'll say
Not like you're
NCOs
gonna
usually
win,
have the right idea, but sometimes like they can just be the death of a company. Like, oh, fall back when we're winning, or
Yeah.
I don't know. Sometimes they do silly stuff. Okay, but I will say, if you look at Paleon, he hasn't noticed Daz. I think Paleon might get wiped here. Wait, Daz commands 4 guys right now. 4 guys are right behind him. I lied.
I
I
mean,
mean, he's got a 45-man company, and he's leading about maybe 7 that are like generally with him.
Southeast. Shoot southeast, everyone.
Senior Dad's just kind of going fast. Union's just mad dashing to the point, but
Yeah, there's no organization.
it's so hard to win this map.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to come back. Like, that's like in any case, like Bolivar Heights Camp, for example. Like, it's another Harper's Ferry map. If the CSA wipes you and caps the point, I mean, it's on you to charge. And yeah, it's just right now they're pushing uphill, very disorganized, and they're doing the best they can, I guess.
So, what are your thoughts on the round? Quick thoughts.
I think that's an average Maryland Heights round. When the CSA has a competent team and they charge you, and yeah, that's it. It's just buck and ball versus rifles. But the Union probably could have done better in coordinating, like, and like, you know, being together as a team instead of dying individually. But yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, pretty generic. Maryland Heights Union still trying to find a way to win in these pubs, but nonetheless, great first round from CSA. Granted, right? I've said this a lot when watching pubs, but I mean, Union didn't do good enough for me to say whether or not the CSA played good, but CSA did what they needed to do to win, and I guess that's all that really matters in the end. So, yeah, how many casualties do you think we got?
Well, it's important to note that like there's even ticket ratio for Maryland Heights now. Like so both sides have equal number of tickets. There's no ticket advantage, and the Union still managed to get outkilled in terms of tickets. So we'll see. It's definitely favoring the CSA.
Let's see here. But nonetheless, we'll see how it goes with the round flip the other way with CSA having to cross a big old bridge. It'll be exciting. And with that, being said, we will see you in round number 2.
Yep. Oh, look at that ratio.
You know, it's a lot smaller casualties than I thought it'd be, but I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, it's still pretty bad.
Yeah, we'll see you in round number 2. Here we are with round number 2 here, Rivers Crossing. As we can see, it's about 260-man server now. It does say it's balanced, but when you look at unenlisted players, Union's down by 13 in that sense. CSA have 7 on artillery. Union have 16. Actually, sorry, CSA had 15. Officers for this round for CSA, you got Pelion, Catch My Deck, Captain Bodius, and Tanker B. Gordon. For the artillery, you have Scooter. For Union artillery, you got Hyken, and then infantry York, the last Apache, Pax, Krabby Brute, and Jackson. So pretty much new officer corps for the Union. Yeah, so CSA is attacking once again. Arthur, what's your thoughts for their strategy?
I will say,
attack?
Union has 16 guys in the battery, which I think for 2 guns is a little bit too much.
What do you mean? 8 guys per gun? That's efficient. Look at all
You
these
think so?
artillery.
Okay.
Look at the efficiency
maybe.
here.
You think the
They got-
efficiency? Yeah.
They got to have a driver.
Well,
on
I
top
will
of
say, the Union has some pretty skilled artillerymen. I've seen good Union artillery on this map, and they were just able to destroy the CSA as they cross or before they cross. So maybe that's going to happen. But right now we see a CSA charge. We'll see how the Union can react to this.
Yeah, and here we go. The start of many glorious charges.
Take aim! Wait for the order! Wait for the order!
Union rolling a gun in front of their guys who are about to volley. Why are they not volleying?
Not sure.
Interesting. Why are they rolling this gun? DSA have a good chunk of guys actually getting through here. Holy crap.
Yeah. I think there should be a positive ticket trade for the CSA. So what happens is the CSA, their best battery in my opinion is battery French, which is up at the top, and they take like 30 or so seconds to get their guns in position. And so I think it's gonna be a while before we see more effective CSA hits, but right now the CSA infantry is already doing a lot of work. So
yeah, this is the best charge I've seen of Rivers Crossing in like the past 3 or 4
oh
matches
my
I've
goodness, yeah,
watched.
they're getting through pretty well.
And
I think the Union had to be better positioned.
yeah, the bars underneath battle ready for both sides, showing what percentage of tickets they have left for a morale stage. For some reason, goes down slow to start and then goes down really quick. So, a really good charge to start the game for CSA.
Yeah.
And while we have some downside, we can see where CSA artillery is located.
About south of the point, up the hill.
Yep. You got Scooter up here. I think they got 4 guns going right now. And then on the other side of the map, you have 1 artillery, or maybe 2 artillery way up there. And then also you have a couple artillerymen for CSA down across the pontoon bridge.
Yes.
So where did Union push that gun?
All right, forward, boys. All right, so
They like to
Oh.
put it on the rail, so they like to put it usually on the railway. I don't know what's going on right now. Let's see this.
I have not seen Union put the gun on the railway.
Good. Halt.
Really? Oh, well, that's what they usually do. Or sorry, that's where you got to put it to hit the CSA before they form up. Like you'll see Rowland's probably gonna get some pretty good hits right now. He's a really good artilleryman.
Good, moving it. This is
Make
fine
way
in
for
its
the
final
Arnie! Make
position.
way for the Arnie! Keep those stairs clear!
Well, CSA going for another charge here. So you'll notice that charges are going to happen more, just more consistently, just because of the flag queue change. There's going to be a lot more of them, so people can spawn in faster.
I'm a little intrigued. I saw this in Ghosts of Antietam this previous week, but CSA, they held their flags in the middle of the bridge and got all their respawns there
Really?
and charged in. Yeah. The flags weren't
Okay.
getting hit. Oh, there's a
Yeah,
Union
I
guy.
think that's really viable.
What the? Look at where Hal Khan is or whatever from First Minnesota.
Oh my goodness!
That's crazy spot.
How did he get there?
He
I don't know
probably
I don't know how one would have gotten there.
That's crazy.
This charge I've noticed isn't going as decisively for CSA. A bit of server lag. I don't know if you got that, but
Yep.
Keep running!
okay. I mean, they're getting some kills, but it wasn't as good as the first one.
Right. Holy crap! They still got like a company going
Finish those
across.
reloads! Finish
Yeah.
those reloads!
This, I think it's just going to get worse and worse for Union once the battery French gets some better hits.
Cut him down! Cut him! Come get some, you rebel son of a bitch!
Come on, Yankee.
Motherfuckers, come on.
So Union holding, not terribly surprising. I'm pretty sure Confederates are going to have to knock the Union in the last stand if they want a good chance of winning. And I mean, I like the pace they're going right now.
Yeah, I will say, just because like it's so clear to me the effects of the 20% ticket change. Because if you know, like Trusty Jam said, there's like just a higher quantity of tickets, a 20% increase since the flag change, and I think that makes Artie less effective. Just because like I was talking about this before.
Right.
Like just like one kill isn't going to have as much effect on like the total quantity of tickets, and I like that's fine in relation to like infantry fights and like the flag queue changes. But on a map like River Crossing, I don't know. Just CSA is so reliant on the Artie to get tickets down, and like right now, I mean it's pretty much equal. Like this is anyone's game right now, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think even when it applies to the infantry, just shooting in general just got weakened very much. I think charging is much more of an efficient strategy because of the update.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, it makes sense,
Yeah.
right? You got flags spawning dudes in quicker, charges are going to last a lot longer. You can reform quickly, hit them again, you know? So.
Yeah. I mean, it's two major charges, and CSA was able to get about half of Battle Ready off of the Union, so.
Yeah.
I think, I mean, at the pace they're going, they're doing good. I mean, Battle Ready by 32 on the clock, I'm sorry, on the black timer is generally pretty good, so.
Well, good already shot from Union.
Yep. I suspected that. Yeah, I saw Rowlands on the gun. I was like, oh yeah, for sure, he's gonna get some good hits.
And you know what CSA's probably going to do? Keep the flags right there. Anyways, here goes CSA.
Let's go.
Yep, there they go.
Spread the whole way. Go left. We're gonna go all the way.
I love War Rights BC in charges.
So true. Oh, I remember when they moved the barriers because they added fall damage in the game, and the first game of Rivers Crossing I saw, people were falling off the bridge when running across.
Nice, yes, good.
Oh, officer just fell through the crack and died.
No, how are they gonna bury him? You gotta. Well, I'm gonna watch for some CSA Artie hits. Let's see how good they're performing. Oh, okay, so it was a decent hit on that stone wall.
Hopefully we have no shots ricocheting off walls.
Yeah, I did see that game of Nicodemus Hill.
Jeez, that was funny.
That was awful. I mean, that guy probably had his range just cranked up. You know, he probably thought the range, like the value, was like how hard it was gonna hit or something like that. He was just like, oh, I'm just gonna set this to max.
Oh fuck! Oh, I gotta get up.
What is that version of Dixie?
I
Better.
hear that so much.
Aim low, let him have it.
We'll see. Can the
This-
CSA Artie get any more hits?
This is, I mean, great.
I mean, this is a good push by the CSA, but I mean, I think all it would take is the Union getting a little bit in better positions. I mean, I don't know.
And yeah, this is the Rivers Crossing. So we're actually just going to have a fake black timer on the screen counting down, but we're just going to replay the past 3 charges over and over again.
Yeah.
That'll
Okay.
be the video.
Sounds good.
Actually,
We're going on the main road.
I keep saying I want to do something. So when CSA charge across the railroad bridge, when they go on the railroad track to start off, right before they actually get on the bridge part, I wonder if they can hop down to the left on this little land thing and just kind of walk across this area. I don't know if you can see what I'm looking at, but
I do see that. I don't know.
I really want to try it. Oh well.
I'm just gonna leave River Cross. We're just gonna leave Harper's Ferry. We're just gonna go back home. What is this? Like, I'm going back down this little landmass. I don't know what this is supposed to be.
Yeah, I know when they made the maps for the game. Well, actually, it could be for, I don't know. I was gonna say ships. That's the only real thing I could think of, but there's no real dock there or anything.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, right now this is still anyone's game. I think the CSA Artie hasn't been performing like as well as they usually do. It's like I've seen good CSA Artie on River Crossing. It just like it makes the point untenable for the Union. It's just constant bombardments, and right now I don't think that's the case. I think it's a little bit worse than what it usually is.
Let him. If they get a raid, still let him.
Why is the CSA not going? You got a
I think
non-stop
they might have gotten hit by RD because that. Okay, well they're going now. I think. Yeah, they should be going now.
There's a shot.
All right, CSA charging now.
So very spread out.
It's gonna be kind of funny to watch.
I'm not sure. I don't want to say that spreading out is a good thing, but sometimes like defenders will waste their shots on like a few guys that are in the front of the charge, and then everybody else will be able to get in.
Confederates charging down this right
Ooh,
side.
okay, I think they're making it. Yeah, they're deliberately going down the right side, which I think I don't know. Are they gonna even get there? So and the charge might actually be too spread out to even like. I don't know.
Artillery for CSA got a hit.
That's good. That's good. Yeah, they gotta keep getting hits.
And that's one kill.
Yeah, they need to get more. I mean, it's got to land and it's got to explode. I think that's all it needs to go down.
CSA getting very close to the line, maybe getting a kill or two. Union getting engaged, but Confederates are going to hit engaged at the moment as well.
Yep.
I'll kill you! I'll kill you!
Hey, red shirt. It's like, I'll kill you.
Dude.
Okay, well, the CSA is not making bad time. We got 32 minutes to engage. That's pretty standard. That's like what you want.
I do think. I mean, you were talking about it earlier. The artillery not getting as many tickets because of the 20% change, but
Yeah.
I do think artillery is not a killing machine. It's more of a area of denial, suppress, make them a little nervous,
Well,
knock them down.
I don't think that's
more the
necessarily
idea.
true. You need to like, I don't know. I wish I could like show you rounds where like I've seen really good river crossing artillery for CSA, and it just like I mean, we haven't even seen a round like land at the enemy's feet. Like we haven't seen that yet. Like that needs to happen. The CSA's got to get some better hits. Like they need to get a shell to land at an enemy formation's feet and just explode beneath them and kill, because that'll kill a lot of people. It's gonna kill like 20 plus people. And I mean, they know the unions, as you can see, they usually pop out of the railway. The CSA, in my opinion, they already just need to pre-aim that. If their officer is giving them intel, they need to pre-aim that when the CSA charges and just blow them up. But obviously, it's easier said than done. But I think artillery just might be underperforming.
Is Union gun stuck? Why are they?
More to the right, or we're catching up.
Union guys trying to solve this puzzle here with this cannon on the railroad. What the heck?
Okay, there it is. I don't know why it won't turn.
I mean, does Union still have 16 guys? No, they have 13 on artillery.
13, that's still a little bit. That's too much, especially now that the cannons are in position. I mean, they should be in position at this point, hopefully at 30 minutes. But I don't know. I don't think 13 guys is necessary.
And
All right,
here go
another
the Confederates
CSA
again.
charge going. Yep.
Who would have thought? I didn't think so.
Alright, I'm just gonna watch for some CSA already hits. Honestly, I think they're overshooting or undershooting. They're not really being very effective.
And here they go again. 15 minutes have run through the round.
Oh man, there's some that could be so good to like overshoot it and it hits a building and it doesn't kill anyone. Ooh, that was, I don't know if you saw that, but that was a decent Union canister shot. It just shot the Confederates as they flew. I mean, with canister now penetrating, is it in an update a few months ago, canister now penetrates through people. I think like in like long strung out charges like this, that's all it would take. Like a triple canister down there, kill like 20 people.
They used to not to.
Yeah, no, canister used to just it didn't penetrate people. Now it does. Now it goes through and kills the next person. But as for the CSA charge, I think this is not going as good as their last few. I mean, they're getting kind of just charging through the middle and getting surrounded by Union crossfire.
Yeah, Union's getting better at stopping these charges.
Yep. See the Unions position themselves so that they're like putting them in the crossfire, and I think that's good. Jackson used to like be behind that stone wall, like in the dip here, and now CSA, I think, they still got a slight ticket lead, but it's not nothing crazy. I think it's still up in the air as to who's gonna win.
I mean, what is it?
First Maryland.
The ticket balance per the pub.
Oh, actually, that was another good hit by CSA already. That's good.
I mean, CSA, according to the pub officer Discord, at 300 man players has about 66% more tickets than the Union does. So
Yeah, 66. I mean that's pretty good. Yeah, but I mean,
yeah, they die a
I don't
lot.
know. They do die. I mean, it's just I don't know. They can't even die 2-1. Like that's like I still think that's favoring me. I mean that's why the Union like they I mean if you recall if you played this game in the past like Union used to win this map very consistently. Like it used to be a very non-CSA biased map. Union used to win this one, but with Artie it made it a lot more possible.
Indeed.
I don't really like the art. Like look how many Artie guys they have. They're just like kind of it's like that's like basically a whole regiment.
For
in front of
Union?
in the front of the for Union. Look how many guys they have on Artie just crowded around this one cannon. That's kind of ridiculous.
Well, let's see how good this Artie shot is.
Yeah, I mean if anything they're just blocking shots for the infantry. But yeah, okay, we're using another CSA charge. We'll see if CSA already hits him.
Right down the road. Cut right down the road.
That was short. And the Confederates a little more strung out. Again, because they have such a big ticket lead, they don't need to do as much damage to knock the Union down, but
Sure, I mean, but you still have to take care. I mean, 66%, that's not even 2-1. Like, you can't afford to die 2-1. Like,
Right.
1 in, I don't know. Like, it's hard to get a kill. Like, if you look at what the CSA is charting, it's hard to even, like, realistically say, I think I'm gonna get a kill by charging down here. Like, you're probably gonna die.
Union pushing up on the left side again. And yeah, another Union win.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, but they needed
Yeah.
it's just a matter of tickets. Like, how badly did they take casualties? And we'll see if CSA already can take advantage of it now, with them all on the point. I don't see any shots, but we will see.
26.5 minutes. I mean, 20 minutes through the game. I think the pace for CSA has to be a little quicker if they want to try to get him in the last stand. I don't think CSA can
they're
win
doing the best
from that.
they're playing it I will say they're playing it proper. This is like as good as anyone can play it, right? They've got 4
Of
flags.
course.
No, I mean, as you know, the pontoon is. I mean, you agree the pontoon is just really really bad. This is not
Yep.
viable, right, for CSA. I mean,
Yep.
It's so the only option they really have is pushing the railway. They're doing the best they can, but we'll see if they can win.
Jeez.
Ticket's pretty much even now. Time is like 25 minutes engaged. It's not that bad, but
I'm trying to shoot him, but my gun is fucking glitched. I don't have a gun, so I can't do it. There we go.
Oh, let's see if the CSA.
Just give her a
This is charge number what? 6 or 7? I don't remember. You get a charge and you get a charge. We all get charges. Oh, epic music going into the charge. Motivation. Where is that from? Lord of the Rings.
I have no clue.
It feels like Lord of the Rings. I'm just saying that because it sounds like it. But
Yeah.
anyways,
CSA says they're going right. Like I think they're going to cut right down the railway into where York and Crabby are posted up. But we will see. Looks like they're all cutting right. We'll see if they can reach them and get some casualties in. That was a decent CSA already shot. Oh yeah, another good one.
they're going down the right little thing here.
Most of CSA hasn't even got. I think honestly, yeah, they need to be less spread out if they want to make their charges more effective.
Yeah, I mean it's gonna be hard. And
You got 3 guys pushing up the pontoon bridge right now.
I think they're gonna be the difference.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. Yeah, CSA not really breaking through the right side, and I think tickets have shifted in favor of the Union. I don't really like to look at these micro changes in the tickets, but Union's now winning a little bit, so they should go. CSA should go final push instead of, before the Union goes last stand. Yeah, it just wasn't a very good charge.
Great shots from Union side, just doing what they need to do to keep CSA off. The
Yeah,
one
I think
guy left on the
CSA already just needs to get a good shot, really good shot on him.
How'd you miss?
They do tad far actually.
These aren't very good shots. They're just hitting. I don't know. That was a good one. Now we've seen some good ones. That killed quite a lot. That was at least 10 people killed in those shots.
So when did you start playing War of Rights?
Early 2023, so pretty recently in like the last year.
It's I love how whenever people talk about War of Rights, recent and quick is like a year ago. It's like I keep
Yeah.
saying, yeah, the recent flag update, even though it was like what 2 months? I don't know how long. Time flies. But
Yeah, it was a while ago. I'm sorry,
what?
it was only 3 or 4 months ago, I think. Was it May?
Jeez, that's crazy to think about. What got you
Oh,
into
was
War
it?
of Rights?
Oh man. I mean, I like playing Mountain Blade Warbands, the Napoleonic mod, and so that I kind of I don't know. I enjoyed musket warfare. I like standing in lines and shooting people, and I like the way it looked. And then when the Civil War RP game, when I found out about it, I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna play that. I'm gonna lead people to their deaths.
Hell yeah. DSA pushing again down the main bridge. They
Yeah,
have a
I
company
think
forming up on the pontoon.
You're just too spread out. I mean, I don't know. Oh, a company went to the pontoons. That's bad. I don't know. Captain Cunnilingus, definitely living up to his name. I don't know. Yeah, that might sell it now for the CSA. They really should not be going pontoon at all.
The only chance they have is charging as one big block with the team because these guys are not charged. Oh, I guess they're not charging.
Yeah, I mean,
that
look,
flag
look, I mean, look at
anymore,
this pontoon. It's gonna get cut down. The pontoon is completely useless. It's not gonna kill anybody. It's awful. Well, that's unfortunate. The Union should not be going. Sorry, CSA should not be going pontoon at all.
but don't worry though. The CSA soldiers saying the Union doesn't. Oh, good artillery shot from CSA, but CSA is
Actually,
very
these
happy.
guys. Okay, so these guys in the pontoon haven't really been contested a bit. Like other than Rambo's, they might actually get some out of line Union tickets here.
How do
It
you
might
miss
be
that,
positive.
Captain?
I don't know. Well, you're kind of coming to contest him. This actually might be a positive trade just because they might kill some Yankees out of line, but we'll
Right.
see. Right now, as you can see, taking losses to engaged. Yeah.
Union should be heading in.
Actually, okay. Oh, the Union over. Okay, this might be it. Actually, this might. It sounds crazy. This might be it. The Union may have overcommitted to this pontoon bridge. They might not be ready for this railroad charge that's about to happen right now.
Oh, good thing the Union retook the artillery position. That could have been really bad if we did.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just kidding. Here goes CSA.
Yeah, here they go.
Yeah, Union's
yeah,
not
I
even on
think-
the right side.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. They're not in position right now. They think the pontoon just juked them. They got juked
Good
out. Ooh, that was
artillery
a
from
beautiful
CSA.
shot. Beautiful shot.
Left and right, brace.
Oh my god. Artie's getting better now. I think.
Union hits taking losses.
Yeah. Good shot on that right side. I mean, I don't know. They're just not pushing together. The CSA. It's just down to this the players to push together.
20 minutes left.
So yeah, relatively equal. I mean, the CSA, as we saw, a little bit of a deficit.
And those three Confederates going down the good old pontoon bridge again. Or it might be different guys, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know why they're doing that.
Oh,
Matthias, help! Matthias!
Matthias is here.
And I thought.
Jeez. That's the cool part about War of Rights is how the whole map's kind of spawned in here. So if you fly up, you can kind of see everything. Also, just looks good in game. It's kind of wild because they took a oh, that looks weird, but oh, I'm really far up. I might die. I don't even know how I accidentally
Come
went
on,
up
get
this
down,
high.
get down, quick.
Are they charging?
Hold down your scroll wheel and then pull your mouse down. You got it, but then face that way. Yeah, like that. Like that. Oh no.
Whoa.
Oh no, what did I have you do?
Wait, what did I do?
Oh no. I don't know.
What did I do?
You're gonna have to spawn in and then yeah. If it kicks you out like that, you have to spawn in, then go back to
That's
spectating.
I don't know what I
you
did there.
I thought I don't know.
That's kind of crazy.
I
no,
might
it's
have
not your
messed you up
fault.
a little bit. That's my bad.
No, that's. I don't think I would have hit anyways, but I don't know how I yeeted off the map.
Yeah, actually, spectator cam is weird sometimes. Oh my god, they're missing these decent arty shots by CSA. They're sounding bad.
Because we've
Oh
missed
my
a whole
God.
lot with the charge. Ooh.
I mean, it wasn't much. I mean, the CSA just not going like clearly the charges aren't as effective. They need to wait. I think they need to wait a little bit more because these officers are calling it maybe 30 seconds after the next after each charge. Like the flag queue, I don't think it's that egregious in the change. I think they gotta wait a little bit more. I mean, CSA, yeah, steadily losing tickets right now.
So I heard go right for decoys, so a CSA company is going right.
My goodness, yeah, these guys that are constantly charging the pontoon are really selling it. I think that's the nail in the coffin. I don't think CSA is gonna win it now.
The CSA officers were saying that
Get ready to spread.
they were a decoy.
Fuck it, just spread.
Yeah,
But,
that's really unfortunate. I think there's a chance. There was a chance for CSA. Now it's gone just because the punt. Like these guys, like look, they're not gonna get any kills. Look at this.
They're not distracted. One guy just walked off. Oh, you got back up.
Yep.
What the? They did a good distraction. CSA starting. I'm kidding. CSA starting to go down the middle bridge again. The main bridge.
Cool as shit to watch.
Yeah, that is
Cut right,
unfortunate.
boys, cut right.
Well, York out of position for this push. Krabby's now going.
Up on the
But
rail,
yeah, still,
up on the rail.
I don't know. The pontoon. It's bad.
You heard him, boys. You heard him. Aim low, aim low. Be prepared to break that reload and brace.
Yeah, Artie's gonna have to do some heavy lifting if the CSA even want to have a chance here.
Thoroughfare, you sons of bitches. Nicely done, boys. Nicely done.
Shoot him, shoot him.
Jeez. This ticket differential is just growing more and more. It's half a morale stage now. Jeez Louise.
Yeah. Unfortunate. Yep, I think that's from the guys pushing the pontoon, or at least it was.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I think it's a mix of that and you just get better at holding charges.
Sure. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Boy, pull back.
That spider circled back around in front of me.
You know, I think the CSAs have been having a harder time on river crossing, and I don't think it can be summed up as like the CSA officers going to the pontoon, because I've seen maps where they play it right consistently, and there's never like a dum-dum that decides to go to the pontoon. Because if you noticed, the morale was pretty equal all throughout, even when the CSA officers are playing it right. So I think really it's just purely the 20% ticket difference. Like it used to be more like a lot more CSA biased, but now I think just because of the 20%, I mean. It's just a tougher map.
So what is PAX even doing here?
So, yeah. I mean, servers will up to 300 now. Union's got 12 on artillery now. And CSA, once again, charging across.
Nothing to worry about, I assure you. Alright,
Gentlemen, how do we feel? How do we feel?
Go, boys, let's go.
the most fucking greatest battle line ever.
Here they come. Get up there. Get up there. Get up there. Get up there. Get up there.
Artillery hitting, sorry. I'm dealing with the spider right now.
All good. If they can catch him.
I know, he's... There we go. Oh boy. Win for humans. Anyways,
Shift right. Shift right. Shift right.
You get him?
yeah.
No.
Anyways, back to what's happening in the virtual world.
Yeah,
Confederates...
the start, like they're just getting worse and worse.
Yeah.
And yeah, unfortunate, but I think it's solidified. Probably not gonna win this. And it's gonna be 13 minutes of this, and yeah. Oh well.
Yeah, 14 minutes left. Jeez, I mean, this is going to be the rest of the round.
Do not charge over.
Yeah, this is Rivers Crossing. They're going again. That was
I mean, I'm
semi-bad.
interested. I'm interested because the CSA artillery. I mean, we have medical services. He's good, but he is the artillery officer, so he's not really. He's not doing any ranges, and I know he has a lot of knowledge on the ranges, but he's not doing any of that. He's just guiding a lot more lower level players where to shoot.
Shit, there's more coming.
So I would have preferred him to be an infantry, like just a regular artilleryman. And so we got Ghetto, also on the CSA already. It's pretty good.
And CSA is going in again.
Yeah,
Not
they're
with their
going
whole
in
team
again.
though.
Yeah,
But they're gonna hit
I think
breaking.
they gotta take a step back to get a more effective charge.
I mean, at this point, they're so far down that I don't think it's gonna matter.
Unfortunate.
Yep, back down, back down, back down.
Down we go, boys.
How are they not out of breaking?
I will say, Union already is doing the work. The gun that Rollins rolled up, it's hitting the CSA where their flags are. So,
Yeah, and I mean, CSA hasn't really moved them.
I mean, where else can they move besides just further down the road? I don't know where else they can really
Go
form up for
halfway
an
across.
effective charge.
I really want to see him go halfway across the bridge and just hold there.
Maybe. I mean, I feel like the Union will adapt and just shoot down it because, like, if you look far down the railway, like the Union can just post up to the like just general southwest and just hold down the railway
I guess that's
and
true.
just keep them in a constant rate of fire.
But I do think they should try something at least different. It's not a whole lot of
Yeah.
different, but I don't know. Unless the flag falls underneath the bridge. Oh, wait a minute. If you dive your spectator camera into the water and then go back out, it sounds like you're actually in the water. Anyways.
The audio effect does not work for me. I don't know why, but whatever.
CSA going in again.
Oh! Oh! Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
So Union looks like, I mean, Union, a couple arty dudes still holding up front after getting that pretty good arty shot.
Wait till bad guys.
Where is CSA artillery when you need them the most?
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. These are in theory really easy shots, especially for battery French. They just gotta send it on the point. I don't know. And it's just not a single shot. I mean, just one landing at a Union. I mean, that was okay. That was pretty good. But it's got to land on the line ideally.
Good shots, boys. Good shots.
Jeez, another artillery shot. Oh, okay,
Yeah,
that
that's
was Fairmount just get knocked down though, and Union hold again.
I can't see them. There's so much.
Huzzah! Good lads. Good lads.
Wow, I didn't think anybody was still crossing on the pond.
What's funny is like Ghetto's blaming us for that. Like,
Yeah, I think this really has just been a harder map for CSA just because of the ticket change. I think that's as simple as that. I don't think you can blame people going to the pontoon, even though that is what happened right now. But I've seen, like, just I've seen rounds where the CSA already was super good, and I think that might have played a like a I don't know, a more different role.
I thought this was a fictitious scenario.
What?
Yeah, spread
A
out.
CSA officer said that CSA lost this in real life with how many casualties they took. Which this wasn't a
This
real
battle
encounter.
didn't even happen. Yeah.
No.
What? Interesting. I don't know what battle he thinks this is.
But,
He probably thinks it's Pickett's charge.
So, it's kind of wild to think that if
Oh.
Union maybe would have held out a little longer in Harper's Ferry and didn't surrender so quickly, maybe Union could have won Antietam very
Yeah.
decisively. But I mean, it's not
Maybe.
like they would know. But oh well.
I mean, I think, yeah, moving on to more historical talk, like, if you look at where the CSA guns are, like, yeah, they do surround the town that the Union was on, so I would be
Yeah.
pretty scared and be like, oh,
Yep.
they have, like, all the guns surrounding us on the heights, that's spooky.
Yeah, and there's no point in really holding out. I mean, from their view, it probably doesn't make so much sense to die a bunch or whatever, but oh well. It would be pretty scary.
Yeah. I mean, could an evacuation attempt? I mean, that's what I don't know too much about it. I wonder if they could have evacuated it by like, I don't know.
It was an
Just
armory,
leaving.
and so I know they probably wanted to defend. I feel like if they would have tried to
Yeah.
move everything out of the armory, that artillery would have probably just spotted them down and hit them. Unless they went out at night, but even then, I don't know.
Yeah, I got knocked down.
Should look at that more.
Yeah, your jacket's like covered in blood now too.
Well, this is what I meant when I said that river crossing. I don't know how. I don't know how much how fun it is to watch just constant charging, especially when the CSA is losing. It's just charges for 40 minutes.
It's unique for the first couple, and then it's like, okay, that happened again.
And yeah, now, I mean, when it's close, it's interesting too. I mean, right now this union started, CSA started losing. It's going to be really hard for them to come back. Kind of know probably who's going to win this. So unfortunate.
Oh. CSA trying again.
Down the drain, boys. Let's go, let's go.
CSA kind of getting a melee right now.
Yeah, the time now is like it's just going really bad. The union's not even breaking yet, and there's 6 minutes left. 6 minutes and 40 seconds. So
can CSA even knock Union down the last stand in any game?
No, in
where the Union
6
actually
minutes,
fights?
No.
I'm wondering in general though, like Rivers Crossing, like if we just started a fresh unit, I wonder if CSA can even knock Union down to breaking if Union's playing competently.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I don't want to say like, oh, maybe like super coordinated artillery would have won the game, but I mean, I want to see it. I want to see super good CSA arty versus a Union team that generally knows how to position themselves and kill them before they can get close. But I want to see that. I want to see really competent CSA gunners versus a competent Union infantry team.
Good kill, Parker. No. Yeah. No. Musket wins for CSA. Woo! Uh-oh, here comes an officer though. Oh, CSA is charging again. Man. I mean, yeah. CSA going straight this time instead of off to the right.
This is India Oscar reporting enemy sport. Engage the enemy. Fuck you, your sword is inefficient and small.
And this is always a tough map to lose as CSA just because it's like, oh yeah, I'm just sending my guys in to die for no reason.
Yep.
And, yeah, that's tough. Same with Nicodemus Hill. Well, actually, I will say to talk more about Nicodemus Hill. I've noticed that the Union tends to win it a lot more in events, but on pubs, I noticed they lose like a lot. So.
From my experience in watching pubs, Union tend to go down the left towards that stone wall, CSA left, and I don't think Union can win that map trying to go for that stone wall unless they push down the right and distract them and then go up there. I think CSA just has very good guns with the Cav on a stone wall. It's just a hard position to take. I think Union has to go right on Nicodemus Hill to win that map. But it's not the map. 4.5 minutes left. Actually, CSA is probably... I don't know if that Black Timer is going to go down. This was really wild. They just hit him again. Surely we will break him this time. Surely. This map needs to be like an hour and a half long. CSA
yeah, I know. Super fun.
Who just shot? Get up, get up. Get up, get up, get up, get up there, get up there, get up there. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Get up there, get up there.
All right. TSA charging it again. And
Yeah.
TSA will probably hit
Exact same
final
thing.
push now.
Yeah, I don't think it's not going to change the timer. I think the CSA's final push is like default about 4 minutes, and so
Yeah.
because it's already 3 minutes, nothing's going to change. So yeah, just 3 minutes
I would
until the
agree.
round's over. That's all.
Yeah. Well, all right. When will they hit final push? I'm gonna guess 2 minutes. Okay, never mind. Clock actually went down 10 seconds. That's surprising. I
Really?
I know that the final push timer is based on how long it takes you to run from main. I mean your main spawn to the point of contention. Whew! 2 times without getting bayonets or reloads. So I guess it takes 2 minutes and 52 seconds. Why weren't we seeing the CSA artillery all game? But
I don't know.
Like,
I
Union was
think they've
hiding.
been trying to shoot. I don't know. It's they come out during the charges. That's when you got to pre-aim it. But that's just down to artillery officers like giving you good intel and competency of the gunners themselves. And so, I mean, the gunners. I think they're not. That's not bad. We got Ghetto and then Pops on Battery French. Those are pretty experienced guys. But I think if they to be more effective, they just needed a full lineup on all the batteries, and the CSA doesn't really have that.
Well, here goes
But
CSA.
anyway, here's the final charge that they. Yeah, this is their final one, I think. Maybe they'll have time for another one, but yeah.
Let's go. Just sprint, just sprint. I believe in America.
One last hoorah. All right, will they win? No. Unless that'd be funny if the admin just turned off the lights, made it nighttime.
They should, yeah.
I wonder how I wonder if that would help the CSA.
Go, 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 go. Charge,
Yeah, but I mean, it
charge,
probably
charge,
would.
charge.
Like, actually, I don't really know. It's for Union. It's just a matter of shooting in the general direction. We're probably gonna hit that massive people.
Yeah.
But, I don't know. Maybe.
1 minute left. So yeah, Arthur, you got any more thoughts for the round as we finish out here? Union countercharge.
I think, yeah, I mean, I've said it probably 2 times at this point, but yeah, I think the 20% overall ticket increase has made this map a lot harder for CSA. And although there was an idiot named Captain Cunnilingus that pushed the pontoon at one point, like 2 times, I think it's still, like, other than that, like, even with CSA incompetency, it's still, like, generally a hard map, like, nowadays with the CSA, just because of that change. And artillery is going to really need to step it up if they want to make up for that ticket change. Yeah, that's it. CSA already needs to perform better if they want to win this map, because the Union's kind of adapted.
Very, very much so. Well, it was a 1-1. It was an interesting 2 rounds to watch, that's for sure. Arthur, I appreciate you coming on a lot. And
No
oh wait, oh my god, died. No, I think he died of fall damage there, but yeah, no, appreciate you coming on. Thank you all for watching the video. I hope you all did enjoy. Why is a case on in the middle of a bunch of dudes? Do you see that?
No, I think they moved. I see that. I think they moved it on the end screen.
That's very comedical.
You used to be able to talk. If you died near the end screen, you used to be able to talk, and everyone would be able to hear you. I remember that.
I do remember that as well. But yeah, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. We're coming at you with daily videos. If you want to support the channel more, check out the description. You can join our Discord, check out our merch, and then also support us on Patreon, where you can get live broadcasts of everything we do on the channel. You can advertise your resume on the bottom of our videos, get a shout out, and also get raw gameplay footage of all the broadcasts we do with no commentary and UI, so you just see the game and nothing else. But yeah, it means the world. Appreciate you all watching, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night. See you in the next one.